In this video, we will learn how can we enable routing in ASP.NET Core Web API application. We discussed in our previous videos that the request will travel through HTTP pipeline. It means we need to insert some code in HTTP pipeline. If you are adding any code in this pipeline, that is middleware. We can enable routing in ASP.NET Core by using middleware. We need to insert two middleware in HTTP pipeline. First one is use routing. This use routing middleware only enable the routing in our application. This will not map any URL to any resource. Second, use endpoints. Use endpoints middleware will map the URL to the resource. Now go to Visual Studio. In startup file, we are using app.useRouting method and app.useEndpoints method. Here, we need to remember one important point. The action methods are not only the resource that you can map. Other than these controllers for action methods, we can also have some resources. For example, we have some static file. I want to create mapping of the static file to a URL. Then inside this endpoints, we need to write the mapping. But if you are using the concept of controller, then you need to tell the application that you need to map the controller routing also. So that we need to use map controllers method. Suppose you are not using this map controllers method, it means whatever the routes you have defined in action methods, those will not work because our application doesn't know that it has to map the route of the controller also. So the map controller will act as a bridge between the HTTP request and the controller. In ASP.NET Core application, we have two ways to define the routing, that is conventional routing and attribute routing. Attribute routing is the widely used and most preferred way of defining routes in ASP.NET Core Web API application. Hence, we are going to focus attribute routing only in our upcoming videos. See you then in next video.